Another one. Another one. Another one. Another one.
Let's freaking go. It's almost Friday. Let's go. Let's get it. All right, this is where we separate the weak from the obsolete. This is when we separate the boys from the men. We in day 12 of monk mode, energy strengthening. My now let a gator step over you. This is when we hit the next level. This is when if you hoop, you hit that 2-tier move. You done already crossed him. Now here come the big man. You about to hit him with the hezzy right to the N1. So this is where we at now. This is how we moving and grooving. Day 12 morning. And I'm hyped up, man. I'm hyped up. Like I kind of, I would say I'm one of them old school running backs. If you know, what's the dude that used to play for the Oilers? Somebody put in the comments if you hear. But Earl Thomas, no, not him. What's the big dude that used to play for the Oilers? Let me get his name real quick. Anyway, my point is that I'm one of them old school running backs. The more and more we hit, the more and more I pick up steam like Juggernaut and just want more. Let me see. Oilers running back. Got to get this dude name. It's going to bug me. Earl Campbell. Earl Campbell. If y'all not hip to Earl Campbell, when I was growing up as a young boy, I'm showing my age just a little bit. Why they got him stiff arming in my Bengals like that? Nah, that ain't cool. We ain't going to show that. Hold on. The picture I seen, y'all want to see this picture? Look, it got him stiff arming in my Bengals. Something terrible. No. Hold on. Let me hit you with a buzzer. All right, so yeah, this is where we start to pick up steam. Give me one quick second, though. So me, I'm feeling, I am seeing and observing internally and experiencing that I am invigorated. Listen to that words. I'm seeing, I'm observing. Like I said, you'll never hear me say I feel, I think. Men, take those words out of your vocabulary. I feel, I think. Massive L.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Exactly. So yeah, we hitting that next tier. We're almost halfway through the month. So this is where you really got to hit the gas and separate. In the beginning, you feeling it out, you experiencing, okay, where I'm going with this. Now it should be a part of who you are. So now we're going to take it to the next level. And it's almost Friday. It's not Friday until you get off. So not until 5:30. But let me get this off the screen and we'll get right into it. And like I mentioned last night, it is like completely taken over my algorithm, the Charlie Kirk situation. And again, may his soul rest in peace. It's a true tragedy to see Charlie Kirk go out like that. And blessings to his family, blessings to his young children. I've had a few people ask me, will I continue to do street interviews? And the answer is an emphatic hell yeah. Well, but let me find a sound bite for that. Where is it at? I can't find it. Yeah, I'm still going to be out here
in these streets.
Now I'm no dummy, so I'm going to move strategically. I'm working on getting some meta glasses so that way I could go out and about and go to maybe some safer locations in order to try to fellowship and preach the gospel of overcoming and also the spirit of wickedness, mama's love, aka hate and anger. I definitely want to hit up some churches. What churches? I'm not telling you guys because I don't know who's watching me. And shout out to Coach because Coach also had the same, premise as well too. That and I wanted to super chat this to you, Coach. So if you are here, you watch this on the replay. I would not share your location. You are a huge public figure, and I actually think you're 3 times, maybe even 5 times bigger than what you actually believe that you are. I think that you're a household name, but I think you're kind of like that, that dark world where a lot of people know. Like we got something called Richie's Chicken here in Ohio, and it's got the best chicken. Everybody knows the best wedges and all that stuff, but it's typically like in the hood. You're like everybody know when they see that styrofoam box, there's something good in it. So Coach is kind of like that. Like everybody knows is awesome, but nobody wants to say that I went to Richie's Chicken to go get this delicious food. So I would definitely move accordingly, coach. I would definitely move smart. I definitely would share my location until I'm on my way out of that location. And then I would even share exactly where I was at that location, just somewhere in the vicinity, because it's a lot of haters right now. It's a lot of people that's down bad. It's a lot of people that's hurting. And again, that's why I'm doing these necessary works so that way we can overcome through our energy. It's a lot of people that are operating in the secular world. The economy's still bad. Relationships are still bad. A lot of people are lost. A lot of people had a spirit of their mothers. So they're going to act, a certain way. And what I personally see with the Charlie Kirk situation, my 2 cents is that this is the university failed him first and foremost. Like, how do people keep climbing up on the roof when you got high level people like this? Like, it just seems a little amateur hour, at this point. Like, they were close enough. And let me hit you out with this. Where's it at? My sound bites. I don't ever have them queued up the way I want to, but we all know that
Evil
it's
world we live in. But hey, I'm gonna keep living.
Let me turn my phone off for just a second. All right. Make sure that doesn't interrupt the stream, which is important. All right. But there's a lot of people in this world nowadays that are just down bad, that are operating in a certain way. So how do you keep, this is 1940s BS. People climbing up on the roof. Pew, pew, am I assassinated you? This is ridiculous. Y'all didn't canvass the area. Like, it totally reeks of, hold on, let me hit you with this. And in my opinion, it's bigger for what he represented and who his target audience was that was watching his content. And they want people to kind of stay in a certain state of being. So they don't want these type of people who make up the majority, and it's younger American males with peach skin. Look at the past election. A lot of those guys couldn't vote before. Like, a lot of those guys are 20, 21, 19, and then they couldn't vote back in 2020. So now they were able to vote, and they saw a lot of nonsense happen between 2020 and 2024, whether it was COVID that probably robbed them of 2 years of interactions and being social. Also just what's happening with relationships, even their women doing, Snapchat. And Snapchat is completely for whores. That's all Snapchat is for. It's just so you don't leave a carbon footprint where you can send nudie pictures and just be secretive. So guys, any woman that's on Snapchat, there's a 100% chance that she's out here in these streets. Let me hit you with this.
She belongs to the streets.
It's crazy how that future thing fits me so perfectly. But yeah, if she got a Snapchat, man, it's a 1,000% chance that
she belongs to the streets.
She belongs to the streets, man. So these guys have seen all this stuff go on. Charlie Kirk was just a spokesperson for those guys in order to lead the charge. And, they basically took him out. It was a definitely a hit. Now, who did the hit? That's a great question. And in my 2 cents, who did the hit? Hold on. Let me hit you with this. Where do I got that sound bite? Who do I see did the hit? These. Yeah, they definitely did it. And it's for someone to be able to shoot from that far away that accurately, it's definitely a trained assassin. And if you really want to know, and as Kanye would say, what people, I can't say that. That typically, if you really want to know, go watch somebody named Myron. He'll probably get all into that, like swimwear. So that's who I see more than likely had something to do with it, the Charlie Kirk situation. And it was definitely he was assassinated because he was waking up a bigger demographic that they didn't want to actually so-called make America great again, or just make America great in general. You don't even have to, you can drop the again part. Just make America great. And those people that follow him, and a lot of people, and I'm sorry, niggies, hold on, let me hit you out with this.
Nigga this, nigga that, nigga please, bitch nigga.
Ninja, please. Like, niggas, y'all not that important. It's way more of American males with peach skin than it is of y'all. So they're gonna move the needle. They're gonna move the needle. And these guys, they had enough with the liberalism. They had enough of the 8 years of of nonsense that the fallen Messiah brought in back in that day. And I'm talking about Barry Soetoro. Google it if you don't know who I'm talking about. And they had enough of it. And that these guys had a champion, a young guy who's going to be around for a long time. And they hit him with the old Martin Luther King treatment. They create a leader to take away one. And this is why I say, let no man lead you. We all have a leader that's within us and above us. All the glory to the Most High. So you got to be led by that. So that way, when these type of situations happen, like myself, I don't want to be anyone's leader ever. Never. I'm not your leader. No man can lead you. No woman can lead you. No one can lead you. Only the Most High can lead you. And what I'm just doing is saying, hey, look, here's the message. What you do with the message is up to you. That's going to lead you. And if we do that collectively, even when these type of situations happen, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're still going to know the right way to go. But give me one quick second. I got to respond to something real quick, and then we'll get right into it. Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Got to do some maintenance really quick. And then we'll get right into it. And let me know if you guys are doing the energy strengthening. Again, what you're seeing, what you're experiencing, any type of questions that you have just in general. I'll always give my 2 cents. You know, I've been in this game of life for halfway to 80 now, so I definitely have some experience. Like Coach would say, don't let the chocolatey smooth skin fool you. I'm much older than what I look. Most people guess about like mid 30s. Yeah, thank you. But you just want to be led by that inner dimension. So again, we're at day 12 of monk mode all September, morning and night. I do it for 15 minutes. I truly see that. And it's really 13 minutes, but I say 15 minutes because it typically takes about a minute or so to get into it. Once you start really, being aware of your surroundings and, inside as well too. So I give it that 2 minute buffer, but I set it at 15 minutes in order to be optimal to truly overcome anger. And then whatever you're doing, again, I'm going to sound like a broken record, whether it's 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, give Caesar what is Caesar's, pay your taxes, do what you need to do, wash your hands, brush your teeth, but then also give God what is God's. And this is what the energy strengthening is about. So we still got to, make sure that we're doing that stuff so we can stay locked in with the Most High and we're making the best choices and being, as aware as possible. And now, again, when you're doing the energy strengthening, be aware of your surroundings. So I hear a lot of birds chirping here. So when I get into my energy strengthening, a lot of times my awareness will lock in on that. It'll lock in on that. I might hear my house creaking or something like that. I might hear my stomach rumbling. I might notice that my eyes twitching a little bit. Lock in on all those type of things. Just be aware of it. Just be aware of it. And again, the reason that you want to be aware of those things, they are not a hindrance, is because they're happening in the present moment. The mind cannot exist in the present moment. And the mind is Satan. It's going to show you the past, the future, and imagination. It's only going to show you all lies all the time because that's how it creates and makes itself, that's how it so-called creates. That's how it manifests and makes itself real. So the only problem that you have, and you've never had a problem in your life, is that you believed in a thought. You believed in that thought, and now it's taking you away from reality, which is actually dealing with the situation that's in front of you. And that's why we do the energy strengthening. So that way this stays with you. It's almost like when you go to the gym and you lift weights, you're still, and you're getting strong, that strength is not going to go away in a couple of days. Now you'll have to continue to maintenance it, but let's say you've done it for 6 months, consistently working out. You're not going to just fall off a cliff in 3 days. Same thing works with the energy strengthening. So when you've done it for a while, and then it's going to be a part of your energy. So even if you're not doing energy strengthening, it's still going to be there when you're living your normal life, outside of doing the energy strengthening. So that's what it's really about. But all right, I've talked long enough. Less talky, more walky. But again, if you guys have any questions, hit me up. I will still definitely do some street interviews. Where? None of your business. Hold on. Let me hit you with this. Not letting people know that anymore. And, sorry he had to get crucified like that, but we will learn. A smart man learns from his own mistakes. A wise man learns from other mistakes. But enough talky, time for some walkie. Let's get it.
Talk is cheap, motherfucker!
All right. Let's get our timer set. That is set. All right, I'm gonna sit in this chair behind me if you're new to the channel, or if you're watching this on the replay, or somebody just told you about it. Again, this is for anyone that wants to overcome so-called depression, so-called anger, so-called anxiety, so-called ADHD, so-called deadbeat dadism, so-called homophobicism. This will help you overcome any of these stuffs. My children will know me by my voice. I am a voiceless voice from within. Be still and know that I am God. There's nothing that the creator cannot overcome, and we all have the creator within us and above us. So when you are able to be still and allow that energy to work through you, and the challenge, the only battle is just being aware. That's all we have to do. Of ourselves, we know nothing, and of ourselves, we can do nothing. We're not going to be able to change it on our own. So this is what this practice is about. So anybody that's going through anything, I would highly recommend give what you can, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes of just doing the energy strengthening consistently. That's the most important thing, morning and night, and you will notice tremendous changes in your life. You will notice that these things will be taken away from you. So even if you're into smoking, sex, and whatever, those things will come down. When they will come down, stay with it. Stay with it. What's that, 2? Stay with it. Stay with it. It's going to come down. Trust me. All right, let's get it. I don't know what it is about this Friday, but my energy is ready to run through a brick wall. And no, I'm still not eating chocolate or drinking coffee. I do think about coffee sometimes. Well, I do get thoughts about coffee sometimes. All right. Nice and comfortable. Glasses off. Hands on your thighs. Tilt your head slightly. Feel a natural focus. And just breathe. And I'll try not to lean. I've been noticing I've been leaning a lot. Oh, that was fast. It's really, really fast. All right, this should start getting easier and easier, especially if you're being consistent with it. Should definitely start getting easier and easier. And you should definitely start seeing that things are slowing down for you. All right. But that is my time. I don't have much more time. I got some work to do in my personal life, but I'll be back around 9ish. So until then, have a one productive day. But if I stay any longer, I have to charge you. Peace.